MINNITI, 46 years young, fighting out of Power Play Fight Club.
Yeah, and a big thanks to Clark Rocker Accountants of Bob Jane Teamuts, Danny Nongan Geelong. Indigo Boyd, 23 years of age, half the age of Robert MINNITI. But I tell you what, Indigo, 18 fights for 11 wins. This kid's got a massive future ahead of him. But Robert MINNITI, 24 fights, 20 wins at 46 years of age. He just keeps going.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a lot of support for Roberto in centre ring. Big shout out to his mum, sister and brother-in-law that aren't here tonight. They're overseas in Europe at the moment. I'll be sure they'll be waiting anxiously for tonight's result.
Might even be watching on fight.tv. Big shout out to everyone watching this at home.
Oh, we hope you are enjoying tonight's fights coming to you from the pavilion.
So I know John Bowman's got a lot of time for this young kid, Indigo Boyd. He's in the gym, he works hard all the time, and he's never had an easy fight.
A bit like Roberto, I think. I'll tell you what, at 46, every fight is an absolute challenge, but he just keeps delivering the goods.
You know, the thing about Robert, I mean, we're going back a long time. I mean, he was in the gym with us, with Dana, when I was fighting. I mean, that's how long he's been around. But, you know, his objective is he doesn't waste too much. He tries to, you know, reserve his energy, fight composed and smart. You know, it's different when you're young and, you know, you're tenacious and you're aggressive. But he's trying to be smart with everything he does.
Yeah, Roberto just grabbing onto the knee there of Indigo.
He's going to use every bit of experience that he has. Nice exchange there as the bell rings.
Rocker Accountants and Bob Jane Teamut, Danny Nong and Geelong. Boys, we were having a chat to Rob MINNITI at the back before the show, and he was pumped.
Yeah, absolutely. And was psyching himself up. He's a lot more composed nowadays. Roberto saying that in his early years he was just always anxious, pacing up and down, but much more relaxed and experienced Roberto. Just a little bit of hanging on now. Obviously this one, K1 rules, so...
I think Indigo just tagged Robert there and caught him a little bit by surprise. Not that you should be surprised when you're in the centre ring, but you could just see the look on his face after he got tagged by Indigo. He thought, yep, that one's got through.
Stopped him in his tracks there for a second. His hands up.
And Johnny Bowman's all of a sudden getting a little bit vocal, asking Indigo to step it up. The young Beast kid from Beast Gym down there in Carrum.
Nice tidy combination from Indigo Boyd, but good counter from Roberto.
Yeah, Rob's just dropping his hands a little bit, which is worrying me.
Yeah, I'm very concerned too, because he looks a little bit, I don't know, a little bit flat.
Yeah, spinning back fist as well from Indigo there, just tagged Robert. So, you know, Robert normally fires up a little bit, but I think at the moment Indigo's just getting a better of him in this second round. And Robert is dropping his hands, which is a concern. Indigo got a good opportunity to come through over the top. Spinning back fist and back kick. Both of them missed the mark, but Indigo just letting Robert know that he's got plenty to come.
Got to be careful, doesn't get caught with anything here, Rob.
Clark Rocker Accountants, WKBF Commonwealth title up for grabs.
I think we've got the first round even, second one going the way of Indigo Boyd.
Both exchanging there, both landing left hooks. Not sure who copped it worse though.
Spinning back kick from Roberto, just missing the mark.
And just as he did that, John Bowman screamed out to Indigo now. And what he really wants Indigo to do is capitalise every time that Robert misses the mark.
I don't know whether it's a shine from the lights or something, but have a look when he comes around a bit, Rob. But on the forehead, on the right side, is there a swelling? Have a look up there, see? Bruising.
Yeah, he's certainly been tagged, Stan, but I think nothing that's going to worry him at this stage. But
Yeah, probably just a little bit of a welt.
It's like a welt starting to form. I think Indigo's really starting to put the pressure on him right now. Maybe his corner said, listen, put the pressure on this old man. Make him have to work hard.
Rob does well just to stay out of range. We saw Indigo with that step-up knee. Tries the Superman punch.
Yeah, and there's Rob again getting tagged with that left because he's dropping his hands down dangerously low. I've got a feeling Indigo's really going to start stepping it up now, as you just said, Johnny Cavan, and really capitalise. Rob just not looking himself, but that's not taking anything away from Indigo as well. He's just full-on pressure.
A little bit of holding there by Indigo. Good low kicks.
Yeah, so Commonwealth title up for grabs, and at the moment we've all got Indigo Boyd up on the cards. Nice left there from Boyd.
Yeah, Roberto on the back foot as Indigo backs him up against the ropes. Throws in a couple of good knees.
Oh, and a couple of late knees there from Rob MINNITI. Just a little bit low. And Bryce giving Rob MINNITI the death stare for those knees.
So some stern words from referee Bryce Burt Whistle to Roberto MINNITI.
Yeah, and I think that was a fair words as well. They looked a little bit late after the call, but you know, Bryce has also got to get in there and separate them, but Indigo's recovered well. More jumping knee there from Indigo, just caught on the chest from MINNITI, but Rob's just not looking himself tonight, Stan.
Looks flat to me. I mean, look, he's always done so well, and we say 46 years of age, but sometimes it just catches up with you, and tonight it's starting to look like he's looking 46 overnight, you know what I mean? If we don't normally see him like this.
True, but everybody's entitled to have an off day, and I think that Roberto's had a lot of success, particularly here in centre ring at the pavilion. But take nothing away from Indigo Boyd. It was always going to be a big task for Roberto. Indigo is no slouch, and let's not forget, guys, there's a Commonwealth title belt on the line as well, so expect the intensity and the momentum to just lift, and it's the fighter that wants it the most, really, at the end of the day, that takes the strap home, and tonight it's looking like it's Indigo Boyd.
Yeah, good call there, John. I have to agree with you.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Indigo at the moment, though, really looks like he just wants to turn it up and get in close.
He's actually trying to take Robert's spirit away, like, you know, to completely make him feel like he can't win.
So I think he's quite happy with what Indigo's doing in centre ring. So fifth and final round, WKBF Commonwealth title up for grabs. We've got Indigo Boyd up on the cards.
Yeah, so Indigo in the black shorts, Roberto in the red. Yeah, frenetic pace here to open up this final round.
There's some big hands there from Indigo Boyd as well, just tagged MINNITI. Joe Nader just calling out for Roberto to be first, but Indigo just starting to tee off. Big overhand there from Rob MINNITI, but you can just sense it that Indigo feels that he's got this, and he's just really turning up the tempo now.
Yeah, he's continually pushing forward. It's pretty much what he's done all 5 rounds. He's had Roberto on the back foot. Backs him into the neutral corner just above us.
Yeah, Indigo just controlling this, and a bit of a slip there, and Robert coming through with a knee, missing the mark. Robert's really struggling. 60 seconds to go in this 5th and final round. You can just see Roberts just trying with all of his heart just to muster up something, but he just hasn't got the answers tonight, Stan.
He doesn't, you know, he's going to have to dig in deep and find something, but he just looks like he's not running on full cylinders tonight. You know, he just...
Final 30 seconds.
Big overhand right from Roberto. He's trying to look for that knockout punch, but all credit to Indigo Boyd.
Yeah, the young Charger just bringing it on. But Roberto Minniti, 46 years young.
Oh, looking for the big bowl over the top. Not much left there, not much sting left behind those punches, though.
Oh, there you have it, guys. This one will go to the...
All right, we got the guys here from Bob Jane Team Arts in Geelong and Dandenong and Clark Rocker, certified accountants. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. It is a unanimous decision. Nidal Talabat at 48-47, Charlie Camilleri and Joanne Falzon at 49-46 for your winner and new WKBF Commonwealth K1 champion, blue corner, Indigo Boyd.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and exactly...